You ever stop and wonder what's really hiding just out of sight in the woods, or behind old stone walls, or even inside your own home? Well, there's a whole world you don't see. A world of fairies. Not all glitter and giggles, mind you. Some are kind, some mischievous, and some, well, some you do best to avoid altogether. It starts with the she, they're the noble ones. Tall, regal, and powerful. They're woven into the land itself. Walk a misty hill at dusk, and you might be brushing shoulders with one. But mind your manners. The she don't forget a slight. Then there are brownies. Helpful little things, always working in the shadows. If you find your shoes cleaned or your tools fixed overnight, thank a brownie. They hate gratitude, and they vanish if you try to pay them or leave gifts. Now, don't confuse them with bourgots. They might start out as brownies, but if they get offended, things change. Suddenly, you've got broken plates, slammed doors, and cold spots in the room. They turn your home into a nightmare. Pixies. They're the fun ones, if your idea of fun is losing your keys or finding your milk turned blue. Tiny, winged, and chaotic. Forest pranksters who dance through moonbeams and tangle your hair for sport. And then there's the banshee. She doesn't hurt you, but her wail. Her wail means death is coming. Pale, veiled, and drifting at the edge of your vision. If you hear her cry, someone you love may not have long. Will-o'-the-wisps flicker out over bogs and moors. Ghost lights, they call them. They float just ahead, luring you deeper into the swamp. People follow, thinking they've found a path, but there's no path. Just water, and silence. Dryads live inside trees. They are the trees. Usually oaks, sometimes ash. They appear as women with bark skin and leaf hair. Cut down their tree, and you'll wish you hadn't. But walk gently, speak kindly, and they may show you ancient paths. Near the rivers and lakes, you get nixies. Shape-shifters. Sometimes fish, sometimes human, but always dangerous. Their songs are beautiful enough to drown to. They pull you in with grace and glide, then drag you under without a ripple. Selkies are gentler. They're seals in the sea, humans on land. If you find a seal skin hidden under a rock, don't touch it. It might belong to a selkie, and stealing it traps them away from the waves. They don't fight back, they just ache. Lean and she are the kind of fairies you find in poems and heartbreak songs. Stunning and mysterious. They'll be your muse, make your art flourish, but they drain you as they do. Inspiration with a cost. The Tulwith Teg, the fair folk of Wales, dance in rings under the moon. They sing, they spin, and sometimes they invite you to join. Thing is, if you do, you might come back years later, or not at all. Ever hear of changelings? Sometimes the fairies take a baby and leave something else. It might look like your child, but something's off. Too still, too sharp, too quiet. That's the trick of the changelings. Now redcaps, they're straight out of nightmares. Little goblin-like killers with iron boots and blood-soaked hats. They haunt ruined castles and caves. Their hats stay red because they keep them wet with their victims' blood. The pukas, or kelpies, are shapeshifters too, usually black horses with glowing eyes and seaweed manes. They lure travelers to ride them, then leap into the river to drown their passenger. They can talk, sometimes bargain. But never trust one. Duende are forest spirits, mostly from Spain and Latin America. Small, curious, mischievous. Some say they sneak into your home and hide behind the walls, watching. Others say they protect the wild places. Tricksters, either way. Tro come from the Shetland Islands. Slow, hunched, and strange, they hide in caves and only come out at night. They steal things, livestock, babies, shiny tools. Some say they walk through walls. Goblins are greedy and clever. They hoard, they sneak, and they lie with a grin. They love gold and hate being outsmarted. If one offers you a deal, be sure to read the fine print, if there even is one. Then there's the Huldra. She'll look like the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Until she turns. One side, she's all charm and laughter. From behind, she might have the hollow back of a tree, or a long cow's tail. Her love is deep, but dangerous. Domovoi are the silent guardians of Slavic homes. Small, hairy, barefoot old men who live in corners and chimneys. They protect families that respect the house, but if you let the home fall into chaos, they make their displeasure known. And finally, trolls. Massive, ancient, and more stone than flesh. Some live in the mountains, others under bridges. They hate sunlight and love riddles. Cross one and you'd better have something to trade. Or a good pair of running boots. So next time you feel a tap on your shoulder when no one's there, or find something missing that couldn't have moved, don't be so quick to blame yourself. There's a whole world watching, 1 foot in ours, and one in the beyond.